over to West Ham versus Manchester United. This ended a goal apiece, and I would say Manchester United was lucky to get a point from this game. And before you rush in the comment section and talking about, well, we dominated possession, we are the better team, yes, but hold on. If you focused only on possession, okay, well, you can make that argument. But here is what I'm looking at. When you dominate possession, it has to reflect in other areas of your game. All right. And especially on the score sheet. Plain and simple. Because United had 3 shots on target. West Ham had 3 shots on target. West Ham was able to create 2 big chances from which they scored 1 and they missed 1. Manchester United created only 1 and they missed it. All right. So if a team is having lesser possession, in fact, like considerably lesser amount of the ball, and they're able to impact the game in that fashion, I think that team is actually effective. So West Ham was the better team here in that aspect. All right. And Manchester United was kind of the lousy team because in the first half, I mean, I didn't see anything all the way till at least 20 minutes into the game. Right. And after that, okay, they got their chances. They were just, half chances here and there. But that was it. That was it. So at the end of the day, I think they struggled because West Ham was willing to give possession to Manchester United. All right. They were willing to sit in that low block. They were asking Manchester United, can you pass the ball quickly? Can you move quickly as a team? Can you run into zones and not just focus in possessions, like staying in possessions? Can you create isolations? Okay. Are you able to create 2v1s? Okay. What are you able to do? Are you able to get us out of shape? Are you able to open up our defense and create those spaces and pick up passing lanes and all of that type of stuff? And the answer is no, because Manchester United is not a possession-based team. Plain and simple. And when you look at this game today and you contrast that to Manchester City, Arsenal, Fulham, and Spurs, let me talk about the similarities and the differences in those games. Now, for Manchester City, Arsenal, and Fulham, those are teams that will play. They want to play. So they're going to take the game to you. And I think Manchester United is a lot more comfortable in that situation because when you look, all those 3 teams dominated possession. But Manchester United looked very dangerous. That is because they are a very good transition team. All right. They're a very good counter-attacking team. I think that is the strength. So if they are playing against a team that will open up and say, all right, let's play, then it's going to be a problem. United is going to cause problems. They're a very good team and credit to Carrick. But against West Ham, and if you want to make the argument about Spurs, well, they had a lot of possession against Spurs and they also won the game. Well, Spurs was a man down. All right. So let's give that. So today against West Ham, first and foremost, Nuno Espirito Santo is a very good coach. Unfortunately, West Ham are in the relegation zone, but I've been saying, I think he's going to get them out of the relegation zone. He's going to save them. And then come next season, West Ham is going to be a problem. They have a very good team and they have a very good coach. And I wish them the best. Now, in this game today, I think because United had a lot of the ball, it was like a cross for them. All right. They just don't know what to do with it because West Ham was sitting all the way deep. And like I said, all those questions that they were asking Manchester United, United could not really answer them. And it's not really a creative team. All right. One player that can actually pick passes, any type of a pass, is only Bruno Fernandes. All right. The rest, they will struggle to do that. I mean, once in a while here and there, Casemiro will pull these passes, all around the pitch, but it is not his strength. So against any other team like the way West Ham played, is going to be challenging for Manchester United. So there has to be other plans. All right. So if you're not a possession-based team, you have to look at, playing vertical. You have to look at playing direct. And Benjamin Sesko is the guy. I'm not saying that because he came on and scored and saved the day. No, because he is just fit for the purpose. He's a typical center forward. If you're going direct, he can go up in the air. He can try to bring the ball down. So if he wins that first ball, and then United can get on the second ball, and it's gonna be nice, right? Because those second ball will give you opportunity. Because again, for a guy like Benjamin Sheshko, if you're going direct or vertical, once you get on that second ball, he's gonna hit the space. He's gonna run straight into the teenage box because the ball is gonna get to the flank, either flanks, right? And they need to put the crosses in. And 2 out of 5, 3 out of 7 times he will connect and he will try to finish. So that has to be a plan B in situations where teams are sitting deep and United has that limitation to kind of actually, pass the ball quickly, move quickly, and do all the rest that you need to do if a possession based system is your style of play, which is not. And even if you're going to be, moving the ball down those wings and things like that, you still have to be able to create those isolations, right? You still need to be able to have wingers that could actually take players out of position and just draw other players to kind of, go back and try to stop those crosses so you can give spaces to Benjamin Sheshko or whoever the other midfielders are that are hitting that space into the 18-yard box. Now, that can be the plan B or plan C for this Manchester United team. So at the end of the day, if teams are going to play like West Ham, then Manchester United is going to struggle. I think that is going to be the case. In games that will have a lot more of the ball, I think it will be a problem than against teams that are going to come out, open the game, stretch the field, and feel like, okay, we're going to go at Manchester United. I think then you're playing into the hands of Manchester United because that transition is just strength. Okay, they're going to catch you and they'll punish you. But let me know what you think in the comment section. As for my goal bridge, it is going to be a very long time, but because that 5 consecutive win is not going to come anytime soon. And who my Goldbridge is the guy that wants Manchester United to win 5 consecutive games so he can see his barber. I don't think he's going to do that anytime soon because let me check here really quick. The next 5 Manchester United games in the English Premier League will be they'll go to Everton, they'll host Crystal Palace, they'll go to Newcastle, they will host Aston Villa, and they'll go to Bournemouth. Now, those 5 games are very, very difficult. So I don't think Manchester United is actually concerned about a United fan having to see his barber than to make sure they win games or try to get draws so they could finish in the top 4 at the end of the season. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Until then, you'll stay blessed and peace out.